up? Cipha Sounds, Rosenberg, Kfoxx. We got Mr. Vegas in here with us this morning.
Woo!
Mr. Vegas,
Mr.
hot
Vegas.
international reggae dancehall superstar.
What up?
How are you, sir?
What up, y'all?
Hello.
Rosenberg was trying to do some reggae ad-libs, and
So,
Mr.
Rosenberg
Vegas said
sound
he
like
did it very wrong.
when they hit like a puppy in the streets in Jamaica. Like,
Hello.
That's what. Why would you say that? That sounds just like Bounty Killer.
Puppies sound like that in Jamaica?
like when you hit a puppy with a stone. Like,
Do it again.
Hello. All right. Enough. Mr. Vegas has a new album out.
yep.
First of all,
Sweet
which is
Jamaica.
Sweet
Doing
Jamaica.
really well.
Upside down.
Broke it down is on it. My whole world is upside down. Don't worry about it.
Broke it down.
Yeah.
Vegas, listen.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into this.
Me too.
I want to talk about your music
True.
and years and years and your
True.
catalog and how you ripped down Hot 97
Yep.
on the Reggae Tip Live. But the media got to do what the media got to do.
Yes, we do.
Fox, Rosenberg.
and I got to do what I got to do.
You do. Broke it down.
Broke it down for the people. What Mr. Vegas put on Facebook.
Wow, this is some shocking stuff, man. You basically ranted on Facebook about your wife cheating on you with a doctor that wasn't really a doctor, and he was in your house. Would you like to elaborate on any of these things that you ranted
It's a little
about?
more graphic than that.
It's
what he
very graphic,
says.
but I'd like for him to say his piece.
It's very graphic, but I can't talk about this, Jared. Trust me.
So it was you really just poured your heart out and grabbed the computer and wrote. From
It's still fresh. It happened recently, so it seems like it's an emotional thing.
Okay,
for
well then
him.
let me ask you this, without asking you details. How do you, if you're dealing with something that real, because when I read it, it hurt to read it.
It did.
How do you then come do this and promote an album? How do you have enough strength to pull it together when you're dealing with something with that real?
Because at the end of the day, when you have like other kids that look up to you, you know.
Yeah, because it's I'm not gonna lie, it's very very intense, and
So it's still a fresh room. So this is his wife. So
yeah, that's a real situation.
I have to still be out here like, you know, like try to like show the best side of me for like my other kids. Like my son CJ is like 8 and he's like the biggest fan, you know. So how could I be like, you know, locking up in some dark place, you know, and not do this? Like this is the biggest radio station in the world playing my record, you know. I'm gonna look back at all this that's happening right now in maybe 5 years or maybe less.
But
And laugh
we
at
appreciate you
and laugh
coming
at the
in.
situation, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not just me. It's my little daughter, you know. And like, it's like going and seeing like all her stuff, like, or it's like my home was like her little heaven, you know. And after having like kids all over, like 5 different kids, 5 different moms, and you have this last one now, you're like, let me try and make this a family, you know. And my daughter is like 1.5, like she's 1 year and maybe 4 months. And she's already like spelling her name and like reading words and stuff like that. So she's like really smart. And when she see like these type of stuff, you know, if you're gonna like, because I'm not gonna tell you that I'm like the best person and I'm like the most faithful guy, you know, or like I've never cheated on a woman before. But if we're together, and I'm staying at your house or I'm staying at your crib, like I live in Jamaica, right? And I'm staying at your crib and you're like at work now, I would never take a woman to your house, in your bed, in front of your kids, you know? You like, you know, you'll be, you know, stay with the baby today, you know? That's like our baby, you know? And especially like a female child, you know? So all this, like, people have all the different opinion to say and all this stuff, but the fact still remain, how could you expose a baby to that? Knowing how men think and some men are crazy and you're a little girl walking around the house and you're there having sex in front of her, that's like not good with me, Dread.
No, that's crazy.
And a lot of people go through like this, but it's like when you hear about it, it's like if you hear that, yo, my girl is like cheating with somebody, it's you sometimes can deal with that. Like you expect that because you, like, as men say, we don't trust women and all that vibe because it's like a hearsay, you know. And maybe she confessed and stuff like that. But when you go and she was the one who set up this video camera because people were like walking around in the yard at night. And it recorded her with this dude, you know, in my house, in front of my kid, in my bed, like this, like this dude up in my bed where my daughter sleep, dread.
How did you find out?
She called me up, and so what she did was, she just called me up on Tuesday. This is like Tuesday,
2 days ago.
2 days ago. And she was like, cussing me out, B. Yo, I'm done with you. You gave me an STD. I was like, what? I just did my physical and I'm good. Well, are you alone? Is you alone I'm sleeping with, so? Well, I'm done with you. Shh. And I'm saying, when I watch a tape, you tell me Tuesday, I gave you STD, but Wednesday you're up in my bed sleeping with a guy with no condom.
Wait, you just found this out yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
No, 2 days, like 2 days ago.
No,
Yeah.
that's when she called him cursing out that he watched the tape. Oh,
Right.
my God.
So my doctor, when I said to my doctor, "Yo, B, what's up?" He was like, "You need to go check homegirl out." But I'm like, "Come on, B, the girl just had baby, B. Something must be wrong, B." He was like, "What do you want me to do?"
Where's your
Everybody
daughter
in the
now?
beginning.
Is she in your custody or is she still with the mom?
The situation with my daughter is, I may never see her again, Jared.
No.
The worst part of that was when the cops came and I saw all the baby stuff leaving, B. Then you know you might not see her again.
You'll see her again.
I feel bad for you, Vegas. I'm sorry, man.
When you see her little toys, my baby stopped eating 4 months ago. And she would eat only when I'm there. And she keeps saying, my dada, my dada. And I'm trying to make sense of it now. Why she's always saying, my dada. My dada, my dada. And if she comes on the phone and like, put her on the phone, she say, my dada, my dada. And she's like, and she's always like, because she's so smart, she like, oh, like, she looked at her mom like a certain way, you know? She like, I get my impression when she look at her mom, like when I'm angry. And I'm like, something wrong, B. Why the baby always, so I was on a plane and I started like this, and I was like, because sometimes she kind of rough against the baby, rough with the baby. And I'm like worried about the baby. I'm like, what if she's ill-treating the baby when I'm not around? Because she would like slap her on her hands and stuff like, and I'm like, why are you slapping her? Don't do that. She's like, she's not gonna grow up and have no manners and stuff like that. But now I realize why the baby don't eat when I'm not around, B. And now that she's telling my friend the baby's not eating, that's like my blood, B.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like my last little
It's
brain,
PCU.
you know? I'm knowing stories of what females go through living around people, you know what I'm saying, B? She's gonna be like bouncing around now, bro.
Yes. Yeah.